Exodus chapter 3, read from the Amplified Bible. The burning bush, verse 1. Now Moses was keeping the flock of Jethro, Reuel, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led his flock to the west side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, Sinai, the mountain of God. The angel of the Lord appeared to him in a blazing flame of fire from the midst of the bush, and he looked. The bush was on fire, yet it was not consumed. So Moses said, I must turn away from the flock and see this great sight, why the bush is not burned up. When the Lord saw that he turned away from the flock to look, God called to him from the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses, and he said, Here I am. Then God said, Do not come near. Take your sandals off your feet, out of respect, because the place on which you are standing is holy ground. Then he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Then Moses hid his face, because he was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have in fact seen the affliction, suffering, desolation, of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters, oppressors. For I know their pain and suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hand, power, of the Egyptians, and to bring them up from that land to a land that is good and spacious, to a land flowing with milk and honey, a land of plenty, to the place of the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. Now, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come to me, and I have also seen how the Egyptians oppress them. The mission of Moses from verse 10. Therefore, come now, and I will send you to Pharaoh, and then bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I, that I should go to Pharaoh, and that I should bring the children of Israel out of Egypt? And God said, Certainly I will be with you, and this shall be the sign to you, that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you shall serve and worship God at this mountain. Then Moses said to God, Behold, when I come to the Israelites and say to them, God of your fathers, ancestors, has sent me to you, and they say to me, What is his name? What shall I say to them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, You shall say this to the Israelites, I am has sent me to you. And then God also said to Moses, This is what you shall say to the Israelites, The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, Israel, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial name to all generations. Go gather the elders, tribal leaders, of Israel together, and say to them, The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared to me, saying, I am indeed concerned about you and what has been done to you in Egypt. So I said, I will bring you up out of the suffering and oppression of Egypt, to the land of the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, to a land flowing with milk and honey. The elders of the tribes will listen and pay attention to what you say. And you, with the elders of Israel, shall go to the king of Egypt. The Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us, and shall please, we ask and plead with you, let us go on a 3 days' journey into Egypt will not let you go unless he is forced by a strong hand. So I will reach out my hand and strike Egypt with all my wonders which I shall do in the midst of it, and after that he will let you go. And I will grant this people favor and respect in the sight of the Egyptians. Therefore it shall be that when you go, you will not go empty-handed, but every woman shall insistently ask her neighbor and any woman who lives in her house for articles of silver and articles of gold and clothing, and you shall put them on your sons and daughters. In this way you are to plunder the Egyptians, leaving bondage with great possessions that are rightfully yours.